hassle man na syempre mag-asawa na kami, kailangan ko pang ligawan na
So hassle
hindi,
yun.
hassle siya in general kasi syempre.
Welcome to Adulting with Joyce Pring. Watch the full video of this episode on my channel, www.youtube.com/JoycePringTV. And if you want to level up your adulting game, check out joycepring.com/collections for my digital products and courses.
Love, do you want to share with us like what realistic expectations look like in conflict resolution?
I'll just give an example. So men and women deal with conflict differently. Very differently. Generally. Pero syempre
In
may
general,
mga
outliers.
may mga outliers X, Y, and Z. Anyway, so between the both of us, ako kasi right after the argument at kapag nasabi ko na yung gusto kong sabihin, okay na ako eh. Parang okay, sige, may expectation na ako na sige si Joyce mag-holding hands kami ulit or loving-loving na ulit, lambing na ulit. Pero si Joyce hindi kasi ganun. And women, there are women na hindi ganun. Na katulad ng sinabi ni Joyce and nire-reiterate niya sa akin kapag nag-aaway kami, women need romance. Parang nililigawan mo sila ulit para maatim yung parang the expected level of sweetness na ine-expect ng mga lalaki usually. So and I'm guilty doon. So setting realistic expectation means in conflict is that you first of all you acknowledge this. And then the next step would have to be talking to your partner. What do you need? What how can I help? How can I help us? Or is there anything that you want me to do? Para yung realistic expectation mo hindi blurred at nagiging concrete. Katulad na si Joyce, parang sige, hassle man na syempre mag-asawa na kami, kailangan ko pang ligawan na
So hassle
hindi,
yun.
hassle siya in general kasi syempre hassle siya dahil
you have to start from zero.
Basically, you have to start from zero. And I see how other people would think of it as a hassle, but I don't. Anyway, concrete siya. So parang, sige magano muna tayo. Sobrang blessed rin ako na sinasabi mo rin kung ano yung mga kailangan mo. Na I think we should we should talk more, we should go on a date, 'di ba? And hindi right away jump on the moving train.
Yeah.
So, yung setting that expectation comes from communication as well.
Yeah, and I think it's also just understanding that you just hurt each other. You know, like I feel like kasi may mga taong kaya kaagad i-let go yun. Alam mo yun, parang okay na ho. Parang si Juancho ganun eh. Parang after niyang iiyak siya, sobrang lala niyang iiyak siya, tapos sobrang magagalit siya, tapos sasabihin niya yung peace niya, tapos parang walang nangyari afterwards. He's totally okay already. And I'm the type of person that kind of, it takes a while for me to be back to normal. And you have to set realistic expectations in that way na you deal with emotions, you deal with hurt, you deal with forgiveness very differently from the other person. And you have to be realistic about that. Pangalawa, setting realistic expectation also means that even if you've already argued about one particular topic 3 times, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, dapat by now, tapos na to. Dapat by now, okay na to. As long as things are slowly getting better and you're slowly moving towards the direction that you both want, then you're in a good place. But don't expect na instantaneously yung childhood traumas nyo that you've both been holding on to for the past 20, 30 years, lahat ng mga family issues nyo that you've been dealing with your whole life, that you're bringing into this marriage and into this relationship, biglang okay na after 3, 4 tries. Sometimes it takes married couples years, if not decades, diba?
Yeah.
So you have to be kinder and more compassionate towards each other na hindi instantaneous yung being better. Pero ang kailangan nyo lang pag-isipan, okay, is it getting a little better? Are we improving even just a little bit?
Yeah.
Are we fighting less? Are we screaming at each other less? Wala na bang lumilipad na mga objects? Wala na bang UFOs, 'di ba? Kung merong ganong improvement, then you know that you're going towards the right path. And setting realistic expectations is just that. It's just thinking about like, ano ba yung normal human processes that we have to go through before we achieve that
Yeah.
wellness in a relationship. And remember that it's not a sprint race. Relationships, they're marathons. They're marathons that need a lot of training, that need a lot of trial and failures, and it just needs a lot of time and effort.
So I have two things to bring up. Number one, syempre, just like what you said, also don't get frustrated when the things
Try
aren't.
not to.
Try not to get frustrated when things aren't going according to plan. Katulad ng sinabi ni Joyce, it's not, it's not a switch that you can turn off. And even if you have a slip up, kunyari, let's say parang to an extent bumakslide kayo na parang nagkaroon kayo ng sobrang malaking argument, relax. Start from the very beginning. Step one ulit. And it is a process.
Mhm.
It is a process that you should both be patient on, kasi ganun talaga, mahirap talaga yung yung relationship. Kahit naman sino sa mundo na makakasalamuhan natin, magkakaroon tayo ng conflict. Lalo na kasama mo araw-araw, 'di ba? You share responsibilities. So to a certain extent, you're bound to get pissed on even the little things.
That's it for this episode of Adulting with Joyce Pring. If you liked this podcast, please don't forget to use the hashtag Adulting with Joyce Pring, and also check out www.joycepring.com for the show notes, and tag me on social media with you know it at Joyce Pring. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Paalam!